Chuck here back with our big Monday roundup, and we have 24 listings. That's a huge list, so I got to get right to it before I run out of time. So first one is Baverstock 324-9, and it's a Hexa model. Cosmetically, it's not perfect by any means. There's no finished basement. For the size, though, for 1435 square feet, I think that it's pretty good value. And you're going to paint anyways, even if you have to replace the carpets. You spend a couple thousand doing that, you're still in pretty good shape for the size of that home. Livingston 337, also a very nice home. Hardwood floors here. Nice open concept main level. Kitchen is not huge, but it has pretty good counter space. And so yeah, overall, I think this one competes pretty well in the range. I think it's right where it needs to be. And Gleason at 344.8 also has some very nice features. The front yard here, I don't think there's very much grass in this home. Great looking mid-tone hardwood. I like that. I think it's a classic color that'll stay around forever. Very open concept here. The kitchen flows. Yeah, and there's the backyard there with some interlocking stones. So overall, also very good pick. 3 townhomes, and I think they all have things to offer. 1715 square feet is that one. Now this one is a little bit less value, I find. So now you're talking about a home that's less than 1,500 square feet, and the walls. I mean, it's like fisheye to the extreme. It's almost like it. I mean, you can't even tell how big rooms are, and that's kind of annoying when you see that. But yeah, this one just doesn't have the same value, and you're getting the building right behind there too, so location's tough. 345 is the tough one. Other guys to me are much better value. Now this one was listed higher on Manly before, and they've relisted. I think it's pretty good value. The kitchen, you got ebony and ivory right there. We talked about Stevie and Paul singing a couple weeks ago. Master's big, open concept here, and a finished basement, and you back onto a pond and a little trail there. So I think that's really good for a semi for this price. I don't know why it hasn't sold yet. Maybe it smells funny or something, but I think that it has some great features. 1,800 square feet and a finished basement on a semi for that price. Great deal in my opinion. Andrews Trail 358, also a semi here, and you get hardwood floors. The kitchen there, you got some moldings in the kitchen. Very ornate styles here, and gotta cut your lawn. It looks like Tropic Thunder out there. I mean, these guys, before you list, there's all this stuff. Cut your lawn. It's not a big deal. Bell Street 375. I like this one when it came out. I think it came out close to 50 by 113 lot, and modern renovated bungalow. Very hard to find. 2 bedrooms upstairs, 2 more downstairs. And so I could see the layout maybe being a bit tricky. I don't think it's a very huge home, but it's hard to find a renovated bungalow, and under 400 for bungalows is very in demand. There's a lot of people that are trying to downsize, put some money in their pocket, retire, live comfortably. So I like it. I like it a lot. Seller's Path 419. This is a double car garage home in the back. There's no real backyard. There's a patio above the garage. So there's the kitchen. These are okay. I think the detached ones are really hard to sell because at 420 people have options. You're nearing getting a double garage with a yard in that range. So it'd be a tough one. Newell 422.5. There's a lot of ornateness to this home too. Finished basement here, detached home. It still doesn't wow me. It doesn't do much for me. So to let's at 449, crank the price up a bit. Double car garage, and the kitchen looks very good. Nice coloration here. And then you have a family room, and then you have the dining. So kitchen with eat-in, family room, dining on the main level, which is all most people need, but you do have to walk through your dining room to get to the rest of the home, which can be a bit annoying. And there's 4 bedrooms upstairs too, soaker tub, all that stuff. So, but I do like it. Under 450, very nice. Now we've got a Quincy corner here, 454.9, and it does have a double car garage too, and they've got a 107-foot deep lot. Normally Mattamy is kind of 80 to 90 feet. Excuse me. Kitchen looks good. Hardwood floors, pot lights, all that kind of stuff, and upstairs also pretty decent. So hey, you know what? I've seen these sell for 460 and they haven't quite been as good. October 29th is possession, so they're looking way down the road. Bradley Terrace 469. So you get a double car garage here. Not a bad looking kitchen, and this model here. Even this, pull your weeds, guys. Like it's, you're selling your house for almost $500,000. Under 2,500 square feet, it's okay. It doesn't wow me, but the lot might pull someone in because it is nice to have a big piece of land like that. Laurier's 469.9, same kind of price range, 50 by 100-foot lot, a little bit wider, same size lot there, 3 bedrooms, and under 2,000 square feet, more mature home. So I bet you this one's going to look really good. If not, then guess what? The price is too high. It's got to look good at that price. McJanet, 469, another one here. So double car garage, and I still like that one for 449. I think it's still a good value. I think this one's a little bit bigger than that. 2,500 square feet, absolutely. So not as many upgrades, that kind of stuff, but big double car garage for that price. So Izard, this one here, $499. It's a Milton Valley home. I'm a big fan of Milton Valley. I think they build a great home. 4-bedroom, 3-washroom, and it's under it's 2,600 square feet. No real hardwood stuff like that. 9-foot ceilings, those kind of things. Hardwood's pretty easy to put in. About $1.50 a square foot to install. Maybe $5 for the materials. So it's not a kind of a deal breaker here, and you can put it the way you want. So overall, that one's looking good too. Now this is also Milton Valley, Gorham Way, $539, and I think this is a relist here. And to me it looks good. Gorham is one of my favorite streets. There's a park down at the end. I've got a couple clients there. I can introduce you if you want, but I'll tell you the homes are just fabulous, and nice big properties, 200-foot lot in the back. Very, very nice. I love the way this street looks. I love everything about it. So McClenahan, $539. Now this is a 36-foot lot with a double car garage. We talked about the front hall, how it can be narrow. We talk about that a lot on our episodes. And this one has a finished basement too. Inside looks pretty decent. They have 9 pictures. You got to put a picture of the finished basement in the pictures. Even though you got a virtual tour, I get that one of the shots has to be a finished basement. It's a big value feature for these guys. So, I think 100,000 upgrades, I'm not necessarily seeing it from the pictures, but if the yard is really good, it could really happen. So granite countertops everywhere too is a big thing. Swindale, $549. These guys started close to $6, and they're now down around the $550s, and I think it's a good home for $550. Crown moldings, kitchen looks good. Everything is really put together well on this one. And Swindale's pretty decent too, so that one's looking good. A lot of stuff in this kind of $5 to $550 range, very competitive. Even this one here dropped under $550. They started right in the $570s. Now down the road, 2 models like this just sold, and I think this one's personally better, and I think those sold in like the $560s. So great looking home. I have a feeling these guys are probably pretty motivated. They're working on that time scale. A little bit of landscaping. The yard would be bigger than that in person. I know the yard looks really small, but yeah, it's a nice looking home to me. So on a 56-foot lot, nice wide yard. 578 Yates, 559, 4-bedroom, 3-washroom, double car garage, and it's on a 36-foot lot, so it means it's one of those big Mattamy homes, big box on a small lot. 2536, and it probably has a staggered garage. I don't remember the model, but I think that's what we're dealing with here. Fenimore Terrace, by the way, that one has to be really good if someone's going to pay that money. Fenimore, $589, competes with the 2 that we displayed last week that are really sort of dark floors, modern. This kitchen's gorgeous. Those other 2 kitchens were gorgeous at the same price. McGinnis was one of them. I don't remember the other street. The one thing this one has above and beyond those is it has green space behind. It'll be fun to watch these guys battle. There's a big battle at $590 right now. And Easterbrook, $599, 4-bedroom, 4-washroom. This is a sundial home, 3,000 square feet, California shutters, hardwood on the main level. I'm really interested to see this one. It's going to be a bit of a challenge. Sundials don't usually sell for this price, but it is one of the biggest ones. It has a pretty good lot. Nunn Court's a great street, 609, and the pictures are beautiful. It's really put together well. And it's not a real big pie shape. It says 43 by 101 on a pie shape. It's a 2,700 square feet is the hazelnut model. A bit tricky. I'd like to see this one under 6 to really be competitive. And the last one is 19 Scott, 689.9. It's a Heathwood home, 3,300 square feet. And again, Heathwoods do command a premium, but they're asking a lot for creeping up into that 689. Scott is a very difficult street to sell on. Overall, in my opinion, might seem a little bit aggressive. So that's our list, 24. Hopefully I did it in time. And have a great week, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.